Hello everybody, my name is Bling, and today we will be talking about using Friender for Oki in TATSUNOKO vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. Now of course this is going to be for Friender, and we will, not for Friender, this will be for Kasern, and we will be using the C version of Friender, which is the Fire Breath. Most people do not think of using Friender for Oki because he is very slow and is generally just very difficult to use, especially in an Okizeme situation. At least for giving Kasern the most advantages possible. But today I'm going to show you that you can actually use him pretty well in Oki situations and give yourself quite the advantage as Kasern. So without further ado, let's talk about how we're going to do that. First, we're going to need to try to get a very deep JC in order to get our knockdown. Now, when I say a deep JC out, it means that you want to hit near the apex of the JC, right up there where his fists are at. This will give Kasern the most frame advantage in order for him to call Kasern and have, call Friender and have Friender meaty. In order for me to prove that Friender hits meaty, I will have to use a safe state, unfortunately, because there's no real way to do it otherwise. So I will load the state, and I'm trying to up back out of Friender. In this game, jump has a few frames of unblock on startup where you cannot block anything. It's really like that in most fighting games actually. So if I'm trying to up back out of something that is truly meaty, I will get hit by it, and that's exactly what's happening here with Ryu. He is trying to up back out of it and he is getting hit because Friender is hitting meaty. This is true for backwards roll as well. Backwards roll also will get hit meaty. Now the option that you're probably thinking about is forward roll. Forward roll obviously can just ignore Friender completely. However, Kasern can option select that. And option select is a series of inputs that can cover a multitude of the opponent's options, and that is what we're going to use in order to beat this forward roll that Ryu can do, or the opponent in general can do. So in order to OS this, you can choose a number of buttons. However, some buttons are easier to use than others. Some buttons have difficulty like hitting meaty on the forward roll, and some buttons are a bit easier to throw. You can make it so that most buttons are invulnerable to throw in this situation, but I would recommend that you use 2A. 2A is the easiest button to use. It keeps you completely out of throw range, and it hits meaty, and it's faster. One of Kasern's faster buttons, obviously, because it's a light and it's just the easiest button to use. So in order to show this, I will load the state and I will show you the OS. So a bit hard and meaty, but as you can see, you can definitely hit them on the backwards roll with it. Now let's see if they just didn't roll at all. If they didn't roll at all, then you can just hit them like that and you can continue your combo. Let's see what happens if they back roll. You do get the 2P, or the 2A rather, still hits, so you can still get a block string that way. So as you can see, that is an OS for all three get up options. And it does take some timing, it does take some practice. It's not a completely free OS for Kasern that you just give him anything and everything. You will have to practice it a little bit in order to get the most out of it, but it's just the fact that you have options for every get up option that the opponent has by using Friender. And that's just what I wanted to show. Now let's talk about avoiding throws. Now with this method right here, you are completely void of getting thrown. Like you cannot get thrown at all. The opponent cannot throw you because you are out of the throw range. However, there is a situation that you can accidentally have happen where you can get thrown very easily. Now I'm going to show you that right now. So do you notice anything different from how we landed this time as opposed to the first time? I will load both safe states to see if you can notice it. So that's the first state. That's the second state. You might notice that I'm a lot closer to the opponent when I did the air combo this time. This is because I held 9 instead of just straight up 8. If you look at the right side of your keyboard, you will see a number pad. This is the notation that I'm using. So as opposed to holding straight up, which is 8, holding 9 will put you a lot closer to the opponent when doing your air combo. This will make it so that you are very easily thrown. Very easily thrown. Okay, I'll get it here in a second. Like that. From either neutral get up or backwards roll, you are very easily thrown because wake ups have a pretty good amount of invincibility on them. That gives the opponent plenty of time to throw Katsune should he be too close to them. Now this is very unfortunate because the only thing Katsune can do to avoid this is jump, because jumps have frame 1 airborne. So you can avoid that. However, if you're jumping in the air, obviously you cannot OS the forward roll. So you are essentially letting the opponent have an option that gets them out for free. Of course, it's only one option. You know, if they did a neutral or a backwards roll, neutral get up or a backwards roll, they'll still be in a pretty bad spot. But it's just that if they forward roll, they are out, which you could avoid by just holding 8. Like right here, where I'm further away and out of throw range. So that's definitely something you want to keep in mind when trying to go for this. You always want to hold 8 when doing your air combo and not hold 9 or 7. So obviously you can make this even more potent with a good assist. However, I'm not going to show that because the video is getting a bit too long, and it would be rather difficult for me to show it actually. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this gives you a bit more insight as to how you might want to use Fender. Maybe you might want to start using them a bit more because of this video. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and have a great day.